Good day, everyone, and good morning, sir. My name is Glintjan C. Cartel Saboyro from BS2D. I'll discuss the photography. Photography is an art or science which deals in which a reproduction of image through an action of light upon synthesized materials with aid and camera and it accessories and chemical process involved therein production for an image of an image and object. Art, sir, is talent and skills. Science is systematic method of step-by-step process. It is a form to Greek word flashlight, graphite, to write with the light. Let's proceed to elements of photography. Number one, light. Natural light made in nature. Artificial light, human made. Light is electric magnetic energy. Number two, synthesize materials. Proper exposure, X memory, X memory card. Number two, camera and accessories. Device used to capture device, image. Chemical process, X printing. The importance of photography serve an evidence for documentation supporting evidence. Forensic photography, device for the Latin words forum, which means a marketplace where people gathered for the discussion, determining of truth and setting the truth of justice. Police photography, follow the process or method. Documentation of a crime scenes. Police duty that deals and used tools of photography. Crime scenes, where is the place that a crime committed? Physical evidence. Forensic photography is a cannot be a forensic photography if dili pa moagi sa police photography. Study about the forensic photography, the purpose of the court presentation of an evidence. Criminal jurisprudence, the method of prescribed for the prehension, the prosecution of a person accused to any criminal's offense and for their punishment in case conviction. How to prosecution an offender and means of using evidence against like he's a guilty crime is an act punishable by law. Let's proceed to function of photography in the field of law enforcement. Number one, primary functions, identification. Identify the criminals and the locate and criminal, missing and person. Number two, communication and microfilm and files. Message, gathering, information, detailed, and photography speak and thousand of word. Transmission of photograph and photos, write the photos, investigative report, file. Number three, evidence, proof of the allegations. Number four, action of the offender, route of gallery, surveillance, work of gallery, confession, reenactment of crime. Number five, court of exhibit, individual photos, projection slide, demonstration, enlargement, confirmed by the judge, them working of an evidence and X mark of evidence as exhibit number one. Serve as a purely evidence or serve as the exhibit evidence. Number 6, crime of 5 preventions, security clearance. Number 7, public relation, players, funding, program, kind of drive, blood relating, and symposium. 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 Number 9, police training, prepared training, films, traffic studies, documentaries. Number 7, reproduction of copying, reproduction of image, photography, official record. Let's proceed to history of photography. Equipment 1700, camera obscura, dark chamber. Use design the Leonardo da Vinci for the accurate and investigated. Chemical 1725 and 1777, light and sensitivity of silver nitrate and silver chloride. Situation had been discovered by investigative. Let's proceed to the photography. True photography accomplished by Joseph Nicephore Niepce, 1816, obtained a camera, made an image of paper. Louis Jacques Daguerre. Daguerre types process image was a permanent by the use hypothesis. The first on practical photography process. William Fox Talbot, or a collotype, silver and iodide on nitrate and negatives and positive on paper. Collotype process, negative, positive, and proper produce the permanent image. Sir John F.W. Herschel, 1839, he coined an word photography. James Clerk Maxwell, 1861, he researched on color. 1907, Lemur's color and process was introduced aromatic films and used both with blue, green, and red filter. 1914, used the Eastman Kodak, introduced Kodachrome. 1935, electronic flash red come out. 1947, Edwin H. Land introduced Polaroid on one-step photography. 1960, laser was invented, making possible holography. 1482, the earliest know the form of camera obscura, was described by Leonardo da Vinci. An Italian, Giordano, felted biconvex lens to the camera obscura in 1550 and in 1568. Daniel Barbaro diagraphed to the Champagne an image. Joseph Nicephore Niepce, a French chemist. 1727, Jonah Heinrich, a German, a physician, and created with the discovery of light sensitivity of silver salt. 1777, Carl Wilhelm Scheele, Swedish chemist, and defining of silver chloride. 1816, Joseph Nicephore Niepce, a French chemist, and silver nitrate. 1840, Australia, Hungary, and first Hungary. James Fitzgerald designed the first lens. 1845, F. Von Martin, France invented the panoramic camera. Number 1848, Abel Nipsey Decent Victor Eggright the bending medium. 1850, Louis Desiree Blegard Ebert introduced the printing paper cuthead. 1851, England and Frederick Scott Archer with plate published a method using collation. 1853, England and Jim Dancer twins lens camera for the stereo photography. 1858, Franz Nether aerial photography. 1861, Thomas Salton first single lens complex the camera. 1861, Scotland James Clerk Maxwell published in color perception. 1880, a Williams Aloni hydroquinone. 1888, used the John Carbot manufacturers of the Caroline. 1895, Frankie Brownell bracket camera and Brownie. 1914, U.S. Eastman Kodak Company, Kodak Room. And 1928, Frankie Heidecke and Rolleiflex. 1929, Germany of Ostermer first commercial acceptable. 1934, Holland and Philip Werfels bulb. 1936, Germany of color reversal films. 1947, U.S. Edwin Island paraloid camera and one-step photography. The first true digital camera, Fuji DS1P or 1988, 16 MB internal memory. Let's proceed to last one, the important terms in photography. Number 1, relative, the aperture, connections, the adjustment and speed or light and gathering power of the lens. Number 2, depth of field, nearest and the farthest object. Number 3, hyperfocal distance, nearest distance. Number 4, depth of focus, maximum of punishable distance. Number 5, distortion, general level. Distortion is nadaot si sir din na blurred an image. Circle of confusions, this and for image 1 and 1000. 7, angle of view, 2 lines and emerging. Number 8, focal length, distant measure for the center of the lens. Resolving and power of the lens, maximum angle of the resolution. Number 10, focus object distance and is limited. Calculate a 2 for form a image charm. 11, lens of medium or system which are discovered or divides. 12, positive lens covering lines and thicker. 13. Negative lens, diverging lens and thinner. Number 14. Shutter, contraption placed. 15. Filter, homogeneous medium. 16. Correction filter, alter of the response of the films. Number 17. Contrast density filter, reduce the intensity of brightness. 19. Hasa filters, minimize hazy of distance object. Number 20. Polar screen filter, optical slant. 21. Filter factors and ratio of the times of exposure. 22. Plus synchronization, chemical or electrical adjustment. 23. Parallax error, displacement of an image point. 24. Shape of general for the configuration or outline. 25. Tone on light and reflected by the object. 26. Resolution of resolving power, expression of guilty. 27. Magnification describe optical instrument. Number 28. Pseudo absence of reductions. Number 29. Light meters designed to the measure or amount of light. 30. Light of meter acceptor, eye of the camera metering system. 31. Accelerator for the subpart of the developer solution regarding agent. 32. Line tent and folding. 33. Bracket exposures, one of the more exposure calculated to the correct. 34. Plus meter and the field light sensing device. And like for example sir, nakatawa mo example sir nga Alhasin, ABN, all the high dam who live around 1000 AD invented the first pinhole camera, also called ang camera obscura. Ang camera obscura dark, the design by Leonardo da Vinci.